Hello there, Julia here from Accessorize Your Life, and I'm back with another video, and this one happens to be a Shop My Stash video. So if this is something you'd like to see, keep watching. Okay, I'd like to take this time to invite you to subscribe to Accessorize Your Life if you haven't already, and remember to watch this video in its entirety so that you can get a better gist on whether or not you want to like it and give a comment, right? Yes, I hope so anyway. Well, I'm going to look back over the products I used last month, and if you remember, if you were here for it, you know that I used a luxury brand because I pulled it from my little luxury makeup bag, and it happened to have been Tom Ford. Now when I think of Tom Ford, I think eyeshadows and luxury, but he is so much more than eyeshadows, you know, and makeup. His fashions, his colognes and fragrances, everything is just done with such appeal, sexiness, and just edginess to some extent, I feel. I think I read where his grandmother was like this out loud woman. She lived in Texas, and he would visit her when his parents were out or for the summers or whatever, and she was just this living your life. She was bodacious, she was loud, she was fun, and she really believed that there was no small way to do things. You did things big or you went home. And I think Tom Ford picked up on that, and watching her do whatever she did in the makeup arena, watching his mom do whatever she did with the makeup arena, gave him an appreciation for women and their skin and maturity, I believe, the mature woman, because his grandma was, of course, much older than his mom. So he, I believe, thinks of that when he's creating products. I think Tom Ford's products are great for mature women, mostly mature women with drier eyelids or skin, I feel like. I think the luminosity, the softness, all of that just goes back to his grandmother or even his mom, where he saw or may have heard them apply makeup, and so I think that's where he stems from when it comes to his formulations and what he's going after. So that being said, I appreciate his makeup, definitely his eyeshadows, and I have quite a few in my collection, not like some other people have, not as large I should say as some other people's, but I think I'm pretty happy with what I have. I did pick up an eyeshadow palette. Try not to make this too long. I'm going to tell you the four that I use mostly and the one that I picked up that's new, and it's from the new formula, which is a creamy or creme formula, and it is called Smoky Quartz. It's the one I picked up most recently because I wanted to see for myself what this formula was like, because I'm used to maybe two other of his formulations. This again is the palette here. This is Smoky Quartz, and this is number 37, I want to say. I do have this darker color here on my outer corner today. This is, like the name applies, creamy. I think he was going for something that is intense, something that is flakeless, that doesn't fall off your eyes. And I think the formula, he says, is similar to ceramides that is in our skin. So the oils that are naturally in our skin, he made this formulation to mimic that, so that you get a very creamy formulation. So there's oils in here. Now, do my eyes need or eyelids need that oil? No way. I have so much oil already on my eyelids. So when I wore this to work to do a wear test, I couldn't see it much by the end of the day, but my coworker said she saw the shadow on my eyes. So it definitely wore off on me, but it was something there still. And when I wiped it off in the evening, I could see the shadows. Looked a little muddy by the end of the day, but I think this makes a good outer corner color, and that's what I purchased it for also, because I thought this was a wonderful matte neutral palette. So I picked this up on sale when Macy's and Nordstrom was having their 15% off just recently. It's over with now, and I like it, but I wish it wasn't as creamy. So another formula that Tom Ford is known for that I know of is his wet dry formula. Now his wet dry formula to me works really well. Like the name applies, you can wear it wet. You can get it out of the pan, spray your brush, and then apply it to your eyes. Or you can just take it right out of the pan and put it to your eyes. You do get a little more intensity when you wet your brush, of course. I like that formula. I find I get more wear out of that formula, so it's not as creamy. But it is a good formula. And one of my favorites in that formula is this one right here. I believe this one is of that formulation. If that isn't, I definitely know. It's been a while and the letters have worn off and they don't say on the back what they are. By the way, the new cream shadows or creme shadows do say on the back that they are cream, so that's good. But the wet dry formulas and the regular formulas, which I'll talk about also, don't tell you what they are on the back of the pan. So I believe this, I'm getting a little confused here with them because I've used them so much and there's no indication. But I want to say, I'm going to just say that use this one because I use it most and I definitely used it wet. This one right here, which is burnished amber, and this one is number 06, but you can probably see a dent in it. I can if you can't. And I've really used this palette. It's what's on my eyes today. This color and this color here. This is a wet dry formula. It's easy for me to use. Like I said, I get longevity from it and I get payoff when I wet my brush. Now, recently I didn't wet my brush to use it. I just went in with it. Very soft formula, soft enough for me. I love this one, the wet dry formula, and I love that color. Another one of my faves, and I want to say that this is a wet dry formula too, is, let me make sure I get the name right on this one. And I'm putting jackets over them so that the mirror doesn't blind you. Yes, this is number 24, Photosynthesis. I think I have that right. As I've said before, I love that plum color there, and the green is marvelous, and this just shifts and gives you dimension. This is a beautiful palette as well. These are the palettes that I wore this month that I'm showing you right now. And here's another one with the black and gray. This one is Supernova, and this one is number 22. Yes, beautiful. Great formulation, great payoff. I don't think I will be picking up any more of the new one, the creme. I think when he did the one palette, what was it called? What was it called? I have it here in my notes. Belle Pache did that earlier in the year. I think it was, in my opinion, a photo pronto, or just a, what do I want to call it? A prototype for the palettes that he has out now for the spring, summer, and fall. So right now he has out, which I just bought the one from this collection, Tiger Eye, Rose Topaz, and Smoky Quartz. Those were from spring 2022, and they're soft. They're the cream formula. And for the fall, he's brought out two more, Velours Khaki and Violet Satiné. Those are fall 2022 palettes. I don't have either one of those, and I will not be picking them up. They are the cream formula. Now, I believe this one here, and I could be wrong, correct me if you know, because like I said, everything's worn off. I wore this one. I don't know if it is a cream or, I mean, a wet dry formula or regular formula, but I wore it a lot. I want to say, I can't see any imprint on it, so I'm not going to say. But let me pull one of the ones I did not wear, and I know this is a wet dry formula that I did not wear. You can see the TF embossing on each pan. And let's see if I have one that's a regular formula without the TF on it. That might be hard to find. But anyway, I just enjoyed using Tom Ford because all month long, and I've used it now into October. I don't know if I'm going to find one without the embossing on it. All of mine seem to have to be of the wet dry formula. Yeah, because I love it. So I know one of these is regular, and I'm thinking it might be this one right here. This one is Croquette, and I got this from the Nordstrom anniversary sale one year. So the regular formula is okay. It's a little dusty when you look at the mattes. Now that's his formulation. Let's talk his finishes. To me, he has 3 finishes. One is glitter, and to me the glitter comes in 2 types. One would be a soft sheer, which very, 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 very fine particles, and then the other would be a shimmer. And I think the particles are a little larger, not much, and it's soft. So the shimmer, I think, is more of a topper. Something that's sheer, that you just only put, it's even sheerer than the sheer, that you just put over top of your other colors. Another finish of his is the mattes, which I find to be, can be, if it's in the regular formula, kind of powdery, dusty. But if it's in the wet dry formula, they seem to be creamy enough, not overly done, just right. And his satins, those are gorgeous. It looks as if you're wearing metallic on your eyes. I love that formula. So I don't know if anybody else does this. Where is it? I keep a running list of the palettes I like and want from Tom Ford, or the ones I have. The ones I have are at the bottom. The ones I wanted were at the top. But I really feel like I have enough and I don't need any more Tom Ford palettes, because I really only used the 4 that were from my stash, and then I picked up 1 additional. So I'm fine with Tom Ford palettes right now, unless he comes out with one of my all-time favorite palettes is a face palette. I love his face palettes and most people's face palette if the colors are good. This one I certainly love, and this one is in Moss Agate, number 3, Intensity 3. This is beautiful. Of course, there's a large mirror here. I love the highlighter, the bronzer, and all the colors. That blue, that green, just look at that. Beautiful. I use this palette for the eyeshadows and the additional products. If he comes out with one that's better than the one that's out now, that's more intense, I'm all over it. The other one, this one is in Red Harnish, and it is Intensity 1. I think there was 3 altogether. The other one was more of a purple. I didn't get that one. I think I was under the impression that it was too fair for me, or light, but this is beautiful. This bronze is a little lighter, but it works for me. And this highlighter is a little different, and the colors here are beautiful. I like this for fall as well as summer, any time of the year. So I had a ball using Tom Ford, need I say. So much so, I went into a store to pick up some other things. Down in the comments during my, I guess the original Shop My Stash for Tom Ford, someone asked if I had ever gone to the cosmetics company store and to purchase my palettes. And I think there's only one of my palettes that is from that store, and I think it's this one. It is Photosynthesis. This is the one I picked up from the cosmetic or the CC store. The others are all palettes that I either paid full price for or caught on a sale. I really try to get them on sale. So I picked up one thing from the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and that would be, because they didn't have it there, is the Badass mascara. You know, this is my favorite Tom Ford mascara. I'm not going to open it. I had a sample size. I decluttered, dried out, but now I have a full size. So I'm going to put that with my stash so that the next time I use Tom Ford, I'll have a mascara. I have in my collection already Tom Ford's concealer, and the concealer is in a shade that doesn't work too well for me. So I happened upon a shade at the CC store that actually works for me. It's in 12.0. The one I had was 9.0. It's a concealer pen. Too light. But I picked up this concealer pen, and it is in 12, did I say 12.0? Yeah, 12.0. So this is a little deeper, and I did, you can see that little dot on there. See, it's more like my skin tone. So that's new to me from Tom Ford. So I have a new mascara and a new concealer pen. And I picked up, because I did not own a Tom Ford foundation, I picked up the Traceless Foundation Stick, and I have it in 10.0 Chestnut. And this is what she looks like. Have not used it. So those are my new Tom Ford things. And I gotta say, everything I use from Tom Ford I actually liked a lot. I still don't have a primer from Tom Ford. I use my YSL, which I loved. And let's see, I use my concealer pens there from YSL. And I'm wearing one of his lippies right now, and it is in, I think it's, what is this one called? Impassioned, yes. I knew it was something M. So I'm wearing Impassioned right now. I got a kick out of wearing all the lippies that I have. I love the little clutch size lippies from Tom Ford. And the other product from Tom Ford is the cologne that I have as a sample. This is Tom Ford's, I think it's a masculine scent, ombre leather. This has to grow on you. It starts off really strong, smelling like new leather, really rich, creamy new leather, bold leather, and then it dries down and it's a much softer smell. But I'm going to share this with my son. I'm not going to keep it for myself. I gave one of them to my sister and she really likes it. And I forgot I had one of Dossier's, this is their take on Tom Ford's Metallique, and I have powdery Hawthorne. So I did wear this this cologne. So I was all into Tom Ford for the month of September. I, of course, used my Danessa Marix for my eyes as well. My Lanier foundation I love, and I got a heck of a lot of use out of this Westman and Tillier powder. I have it on now. The days that I did not wear foundation, I definitely put on this powder. You'll love it. I have it on with just my YSL concealer and the powder, and it's easy and it's breezy and I love it. So lightweight. I did not open up my new lashes, but I am wearing some older ones, so I just pulled out an older pair. No need to open up a new pair when it really didn't call for me to, you know, go to anywhere special. So guys, that's what I used during the month of September. I really enjoyed, I was surprised, I really enjoyed my Tom Ford products. I gotta say, I did have this foundation sample and I tried to use it, I think, in one of the videos, but it just didn't work for me. It has SPF of 50, I want to say, yes, and it just didn't sit well with my primer and the powder or whatever I had on. So I niched that. I didn't use that, and that's maybe why I was motivated when I saw this at the CCS store to try this one here. This does not have SPF in it, so I'm happy about that. I think it'll work for me. But you know, you can't return anything to the CCS store, so what you get is what you get. And they gave me a free sample at the time. I think it was 50% off. You'll see the sign. Tom Ford with an additional 10% off, and then you got a free gift, and this was what I got, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate Matrix. So I'll be using that somewhere down along the line. And I'm going to take a sip of tea because I'm getting kind of dry from talking. I'm using one of my David tea mugs. I've never used him before. It's a Tiger. And when my tea was hot, all of this changed color. But now that it's cooled off and it's much colder, yeah, there's no change in colors. So if you're still hanging with me and you want to see the items I pulled for the month of October, keep on watching. Okay, my friends, I think the guys outside have stopped mowing the grass in my area for a minute. They will be back, never fear. So you'll hear that noise kick in again. But I'm going to start off in my foundation drawer. And I kind of looked and thought that I would like to use the Tarte, which is kind of new to me. This is the Amazon Clay Full Coverage Foundation. So I'm going to pull that. And I want to use this Bare Minerals Bare Pro. Yeah, I'm going to use those two. And then for concealers, I am going to use, you know, guys, I don't really know. Let's use, I was thinking to use these, but I want to wait a while before I use those when my skin gets a little drier. What about this one here? L'Oreal True Match. Maybe that one, or the Ordinary is here. This is a concealer. Wonder how it would play with those. I think I have another one here, L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer. Let's try these two L'Oreal concealers. I have the Infallible Full Wear Concealer and I have the True Match Concealer. I'm not sure if this one is in my shade, but that should do. And now we're going to move up. We're going to move up to powders. And, ooh, this is hard because I really haven't given any thought to this at all. I haven't been over here in these powders in a while. And I don't have anything that corresponds with those foundations. So I do like the one size. Let's do the one size. It's a translucent powder, and then I'll do a compact. And I just finished using Westman Atelier, so I didn't put it back yet, but let's go on and use, let's use this one here. This is by Jouer Cosmetics. Let's use that. Okay, I'm in my brows, eye primer, and face primer drawer. Definitely going to pull the one size to go along with the powder. Why not? And that's for the face primer. Eye primer, let's use the P. Louise base. And for brows, I'm going to leave that alone and use what I have already. I think we're good. For highlighter, let's use something we haven't used in a while. Let's try this old product that I have here, Benefits What's Up. Let's do that one. See if it's any good still. And you know I have the new Juvia's Place there, but I'm not ready to open it. I have this one that I've used in a video a while back. I'm not ready to use any more creams, not too many creams. Let's see. Ooh, how about this one or this one? I haven't used these two in a while. Let's pull both of these. Black Radiance. These are highlighters. Let's pull those two. And I need a lighter one. What about this Heron Glow 2 from Juvia's Place? Look at that one. Let's do that. That's a goldish one, or peachy one, or champagne peach. So let's find one that's more of a, oh, here we are, Clinique. This is the Gold Celebration Pop. Yeah, it's not, yeah, that'll work. It's just kind of in between. It's not, oh, it is gold. That is gold. But it's light, it's not a lot. Let's put it beside the Juvia's Place. That one's deeper. They both seem to be kind of close. I feel like I need a silver base one. Go. Oh, I've never used these Becca X's and O's. But this is not the time for that. Oh, I know who has one. Juvia's Place should have. One of these should be light, like I'm looking for. Maybe that one. That's two. This is Kylie Jenner's. Nope, don't want that one. One of these. That's too warm looking. I'm looking for a cooler shade. Here we go. This looks kind of cool. Yeah, all of them are kind of peachy though. Not really. Let me see what this What's Up looks like on me. Here's What's Up. Ooh, I made a mess. I think that one is more champagne-y, so that's what I'm looking for. So we're good. I'm not going to pull any more of those. So let's put these back. This Laura Geller may have worked too. Oh yeah. It's more of a powder. Yeah. Maybe next time. Let's look at this one. Gold. Gold. Kind of gold. Okay. I think these are more of a gold color as well. I'm just curious. That's more looks like a bronzer. I don't know if it even belongs there. Oh yeah. Oh no. Too much. Okay, let's move on. One of my favorite face products is a good bronzer or contour. And we're in that drawer. So that's a good one. Highlighter and a bronzer. I'll pull that just in case. It's the e.l.f. Bite Size. And let me see which one it is. Coconut. So that's what it looks like. It's in coconut. Okay, let's see. This is Body Prescriptions, Sweeter Than Pumpkin Pie. No, not ready for that. I think this one, Smashbox, may have something too. It has highlights and contours in it. And there's a lighter one. Quite light. Nope, I don't want that one. Let's look at this Lancome. It's more of a gold as well. I want bronzers. I'm going to stop looking at contours. Let me stop that. I mean highlighters. I want bronzers or contours. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. This is a good Halloween palette. Went in a while. I never used it. I picked it up at Walmart. But let's pull the Revolution because it has several contour highlighters and bronzers in here. So that'll do. Here we are in my blush drawer, and let's see, I kind of organized these by shade. So I think I have the deeper, I want to say the deeper colors here. Yeah, back here I have more of the plum colors or bronzy, rosy colors here. I want to say rosy here. And then more of the pinkish shades towards the front here. And then orange shades over here. And then plum over here. So I'm going to not go over here. Don't want any plum shades right now. But what I would like to have are some, I don't know what I'd like to have. Some, maybe a mixture. Here's a Revolution Beauty one. Here is a Profusion one. Has a beautiful plum in it. I'm going to leave these alone for now. This is not what I'm looking for. I think to get some inspiration, let me look into this BH Cosmetics. This is the Marshmallow Truffle palette. You see, I'm looking for things in this shade. I probably should pull this anyway because it has your orange and your browns and then your kind of your rosy, deep rose color, which is back here. Let's see though. Mario, Milani. Let's do Milani, maybe. From there, it's e.l.f. They're all in this brownie kind of clay, kind of deeper shade, which I like. Let's do Milani, and I don't know if we pull Milani lately. Let's do a Laura Geller. Let's put this one back because I'm not sure. There's Lancome there. I've pulled that most recently, I think. And then let's do one. Oh, I do want to try this Dollar Tree Ione blush. This is Baby Rose. So these are the rosy ones here. The lighter rose. That's kind of light, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of light. I did want to try this one though. Who knows, it might work. Let's try it. And then the Fit Me I've had out. It's more springy. I like this one too. Bare Minerals here. This one is the Kiss of Rose. I had this one out recently. The MAC. Let's take a look at the MAC. Ooh, this one should be up here, I think. Let's put this one up here. I think I put that one in the middle because this other MAC is even lighter. Yeah, that's what I did. Let's go with Sephora. Let's do the Sephora one. I'm trying to pull things I haven't pulled in a while. So yeah, and then I'll pull this just in case these don't work for me. We got quite a bit this time. Okay. For eyelashes, I think we're good. I'm just going to hang tight with the ones I have out by Eyelure. This is where it gets a little challenging because I don't know what I want. I do like this recent set here that I got in the Juvia's Place Halloween mystery box. The Moro Matte. I'm going to pull that because it's just so nice. It's for this time of the year, in my opinion. And I'm going to pull, I may have to get them out later because, oh, here's another purple, Hard Candy, but that has a lot of glitter. I don't know what I want as far as lippy stuff. Let's pull this green. I already have a purple. Let's do a deep color. I need some deep, rich colors. Some vampy colors. Let's do this one, Maybelline here. This one is in number 85. Let's do that. It's nice and vampy looking. And kind of like a burgundy, a brown burgundy. That's the same. I need more of a red, deep red burgundy. Not burgundy, but deep red vampy color. Here's an orangey color. That would be nice by Juvia's Place. And this is a deeper one. I like to pull these two together when I pull those. And I don't want to get them all mixed. Here we go. This one's a little lighter. Maybe we'll do this one. Yeah, I'm set. Okay, my friends, let the fun begin because this is where I feel like I'm going to have the most fun, is eyeshadows for the month of October, because there's a lot going on in the month of October. We're full into fall. We have Halloween. We just have the crisp weather, you know, and the colors. Oh, I'm excited. And then we have my collabs to look forward to. Don't want to use that. I'm being so picky. But I always think of hot buttered rum this time of the year for the fall from Too Faced. I think of, let's put that right there. I know I have a, oh yeah, that No Budge Elf. I may use that. I have I have these back here. Get to them. Oh, I have the Drop Dead Gorgeous, a little bit of Psycho palette. This is a Halloween inspired palette, so I'm going to pull that. I am going to pull BH Cosmetic. This is Absinthe. I think it is. Absinthe. Something like that. Anyway, correct me. And then Nightshade. So I'm pulling both of these. Yep, definitely pulling those by BH Cosmetics. They're fun. And Grandeur, this, no. Lime Crime Avocado, no. Am I pulling Bite Size? No. Anything from here? What is this one? Nope, I'm not going to pull that right now. I think I'm good from this drawer here. Should I save Butter Rum for next month? I think I'm going to save next month. Yeah, save that for next month. Let's look at this Lime Crime. I kind of wish I hadn't purchased this But it has an orange in there and a brown and greens. I'll pull it, but I'm just not excited about it. Okay. I had to go over to a different part of the room to get two of these Nomad palettes that I have. This was my very first Nomad palette, and I really like it. I got this out of an Ipsy bag, and this is the Berlin Underground. This is a beautiful, grungy looking palette, perfect for this time of the year with the yellows, browns, and these kind of dusty colors that are rich, like the purple and the black and the gray. I like these, and I think this will be great for this time of the year. Last year, around this time, I purchased the Haunted Europe palette from Nomad. This was my actual first purchase per se from the company. I really like this palette. Oops, you were out of focus. Here it is. Look at those colors, a little bit brighter than the Berlin Underground. And this year I made a purchase from Nomad. And here it is. I hadn't opened it up, and this is how it came with this little sticker. This is for the fall. This is the perfect time of the year for this. This is Nomad Hudson Valley. You can see that. Let me take it out of its box. Maybe I should wait, get at the desk. But I think this is too long. It's getting to be too long. This is what the cover looks like. Maybe I should put it all the way down and you can see it better. Yeah. And I'll open it up. And there are the colors, pretty similar to the other palettes, not that different, but a little more intensity, I think, in brightness. Not as bland or muted. So I'm looking forward to using that. We'll pull that one. And then I'm pulling a lot of palettes, you all. I don't want to miss any. What's this? Oh, I'll wait on that. Michaela palette. That's a new one to me. I have this one that I want to pull. Yes, Hocus Pocus. Gather Around Sisters. So I'm pulling that. There's so many I could pull for this time of the year. Blood Moon, I'm going to pull that. I think I will be good just with these. Yep. I think I have a great selection for this month. Yeah, I think we are done in this drawer. So Blood Moon looks like this. Look at that black, so rich. And look at this color, Transcendence. Ooh, not my favorite formula, but it's beautiful looking in the palette. And then Gather Around Sisters. This, I believe, is the original one. I know there's one they had out last year, and it's out again this year with some other products. Could be some of the same products, who knows. But this is what it looks like. And the colors are quite satiny, shimmery, and some kind of muted. Yeah, so we shall see. We'll use what we can. But guys, I have a whole stack of palettes. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. So mascara and lip beads, mascara and liners and all that stuff, I'll pull as needed. But this is the gist of it. I'm going to leave a picture up at the end because I know this video is long and we need to cut it. We need to stop. So I'm cutting it here, and I'll just show you a picture of everything all together. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging with me for this month's Shop My Stash. I will be doing a couple of looks for my Keeping It Real Fun collab and my Beauty Over 40 collab, and then I'll come back on an off week and do a look just from my Shop My Stash items. And when I come to you with other things, I'll have this makeup on. So, and I'll let you know. So thank you for watching again. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you like anything I pulled, or if you have anything I pull, chat with me down in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say about them. So long for now. Okay friends, I decided to lay everything out on my bed even though I have a white comforter, took a chance. I did lay a towel down. And this is not an original idea of mine. I've seen Gigi Loves Beauty 2 do it. And I'm only doing it this time because I have so much. I pull so much and the palettes are large that I need to spread it out. I think this is the best way to show you collectively what I pulled for my Shop My Stash. So right here we're looking at the base products. We have the one size primer for the face and the powder, loose powder. We have a foundation powder from Bare Minerals, Bare Pro. We have a Tarte Clay Liquid Foundation. I have 2 concealers from L'Oreal and 1 eye primer from P. Louise. And then I have the name always skips me. It has my initials in it, but I have to be careful. This is the Jouer Cosmetics. This is their dark soft focus hydrate setting powder. Hope I'm not getting my comforter dirty. So I have that. So I want to show you my lippies next, and you can see they're all rather vampy looking, pretty dark for the month, because basically I wear these on my day off or when I'm going out the weekend, so I don't have to worry about having a lippy for work because I don't wear currently any lippies to work other than some kind of a balm that is clear or slightly tinted. I did add the NYX, and this is the suede, and this is a black lipstick. I'm trying to get it in front of the camera without having to, as you can see it maybe here. This is a black lipstick. I want to be very careful. I do not want that on my comforter. So I added that and all the others. I did add the Hourglass Veil setting spray, soft focus setting spray, to the from last month's Shop My Stash. And I don't know if you can see above it, I have a few Bath and Body Works products. I have the Midnight Amber Glow, and I think this is the perfect scent for evenings and weekends, just when you're around the home or before you go to bed. It's kind of vampy, it's kind of warm, it's spicy in a little bit. I'm loving it, so I thought I would include it. There you are, it's a better view of it. I have also the shower cream in my shower. So I have the spray, I have the perfume, and I have the body cream. I'm really enjoying it. Now let's get over to some additional products. Okay, right in front of you, I have my bronzers and I have highlighters, a lot of highlighters. And I think this is going to work really well. Again, I went with a vampy kind of vibe. What's in the back of my mind, these two from, this is Black Radiance. They are vampy looking to me, very deep, very much a cross between a blush and a highlighter to me. I went with Juvia's Place here. This is a pretty kind of gold color. The What's Up is the lightest one, and Clinique with the tiger there, that's very pretty for 2022, Year of the Tiger. And this e.l.f. one here, what did we say this one was? It is Coconut. So there's a bronzer and a highlighter there. And of course, the Makeup Revolution has highlighters and bronzers there. So I'm good to go on that end. Like I said, everything's kind of dark and vampy. Now we're taking a look at my blushes. You'll see here I have one from Sephora, very pretty, very rosy. It's called Young Love. So I've had this a while. It's a cream blush, and this one is from, is it Laura Geller? And this one is Romantic Rose. And this one is from BH Cosmetics. I have choices there. And this one was from the Dollar Tree. Pretty light color for this time of the year, but I think it will work well. Electric Jungle and Baby Rose. So those are my blushes, and I'm pretty pleased with those. They'll give me a warm pop of color. And now on to the palettes. I think you got a close-up view of most of them if I was in frame. But from BH Cosmetics, I have 3 palettes here. This is a little bit of Psycho. Gorgeous. I've even used this palette around Valentine's Day because of the red and the kind of warm colors that are here with the black and that crimson color and even the yellow. And then I have Kiss to Kill. Well, that's what it says inside, but it's Nightshade. This is gorgeous. I love and I'm beginning to appreciate purples on me more. And then I have Seeing Visions, but this is actually Absentee by BH Cosmetics. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this is a new palette to me. I bought it on sale at TJ Maxx. This one I got from Ulta when it came out, and then I saw this and I picked it up because I like this one so much. I love the nightshades a lot, so I purchased it. So I have lots of greens and purples, and then I have some reds. And then let's put these down so we can look further back easily. Then I have, this is a nice brand here that it was not on my radar, but it's Blood Moon by Wednesday Cosmetics. Yeah, and this we did a collab with from Keeping It Real Fun last year around Halloween time. Gorgeous palette. I would never pick this up, but I love the colors here. Beautiful red, like crimson, black. It's black can be. That purple is gorgeous, so is that blue and orange. And then we have one. This is the Hocus Pocus. Gather Round Sisters. That is gorgeous. I love that it has those satins in there, the browns, the neutral colors, and it's kind of muted, but there's pop, so I think this will be fun. That is new to me. I caught that on sale really cheap at Ulta last year. And then I also have 3 palettes from Nomad, and I am excited about these. One of them is new, and it's the fall palette here, new to my collection, the Hudson Valley palette, all about leaves and fall, cider, apples, all things fall, Halloween, everything. So those colors are gorgeous. Not as muted as some of the other ones I have here from Nomad Cosmetics. So this is last year's palette that I purchased from Nomad. This one is the no, it's not. This is Berlin Underground. This is the first palette that I got in the Ipsy bag, and it's very muted and been very well loved. But yes, I really like this palette, so I had to include it because it reminds me of their newer palette from last year, which is the Haunted Europe palette. When I saw this, I had to have it. I love how that reflects there. And yes, look at those colors. Very nice and grungy. So that's it for my Shop My Stash for October. I hope you like everything. Like I said, if there's anything you are using or have used that you see in my collection, talk to me about it. And if it's something you're interested in or you want to know more about, let me know in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer any questions or reply to any comments. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.